Hello students, today I have come with my second video on managing human resources. It is for second SEM MBA which is under Bangalore City University. I am again coming out with the video on question and answers on module 1. So my name is Tanuja Nair. I am assistant professor in Gibbs B School. So first question is, what is human resource planning? That is HRP. So what is the purpose? Elaborate the purpose of human resource planning. So HRP is a system which helps to plan for the human resource for future workforce of companies where the demand and supply of labor is balanced. So, what is the demand? Matching to that, the company tries to organize the supply of labor. So, the company tries to make sure right number of people with the right qualifications are available at the right time and at the right place so as to achieve the organizational goals. HRP is also known as manpower planning, personal planning, or workforce planning. So we'll see what is the purpose of HRP. So the main purpose of HRP is to make sure that manpower is available. The right kind of manpower is available at the right time to take over, fill up the vacancies of the company. So HRP helps to find out what are the strengths and weaknesses of the existing manpower. It also helps the company to adapt to change, like when policies change or when markets change, when products change or technologies change. So, with the help of HRP, companies can adapt smoothly to these changes. It also helps the company to focus on their objectives. So they may have goals like expansion, diversification, growth. So through HRP, they can focus on achieving these goals. Also, HRP tells accurately how much percentage of the workforce is being utilized and how much percentage of the workforce is underutilized. That means it is not being utilized fully. Also, it tells HRP make sure to identify the gap between the existing manpower and the future manpower. So, what are the skills or knowledge or abilities lacking in the existing manpower and what is required for the future manpower? This gap is identified by HRP. So we go to the next question. What are the benefits of HR dashboard? HR dashboard is actually a software. It is an advanced analytical tool which shows visually the HR activities that is taking place in the organization. Through HR metrics, the HR people can track what are the HR activities and how it is taking place in the organization. So, how recruitment is happening, how the employee performance is being monitored, all this can be tracked with the help of HR dashboard. At one glance, the HR people can come to know what are the changes or updations that have happened in various HR functions. So it's a very effective tool, and in one sheet they can keep a track of all the HR activities that is taking place in the organization. So benefits. What are the benefits of HR dashboards? First of all, it helps to retain employees because all the data is being shown in a transparent way. So all the reports and metrics will help the HR people to track what all is happening in the HR departments so they can continuously improve their HR activities. This will help to retain the employees. Also, it helps in automated reporting. Automatic reports can be generated. This is a very important benefit of HR dashboard. So users don't have to manually go and collect data from various departments or from different systems. This HR dashboard automatically updates itself whenever changes happen in any of the HR activities, and it generates real-time reports with updated data. So this is very useful for the HR people. This increases their efficiency levels. Also, it provides management with updated information. Whatever information, new updation about various departments, the management people can immediately get the reports. Also, it is transparent. All the activities that is happening in HR is transparently available in the HR dashboard. So there is no chance of miscommunication. Just by looking at the HR dashboard, the HR people can come to know what is currently happening in the HR department. So the third question is, give the point of difference between job specification and job description. Job description is actually a byproduct of job analysis. Same way, job specification is also a byproduct of job analysis. Job analysis is where we are analyzing all the jobs to collect detailed information about each job. So once the detailed information is collected, it is put into a written statement which is known as job description. So it tells what all the job holder has to do, how he has to do it, why he has to do it, and what are the working conditions. So this information is known as job content. Job specification is also a statement. It specifies what are the qualities required for a job, like what should be the physical qualities, personal characteristics of the job holder, psychological characteristics for a particular job. What are the qualities required is specified in job specification. So, for example, an administrative assistant, the job specification will be that he should have strong attention to detail. He should give attention to detail. He should be able to multitask. That means he should be able to do multiple things at the same time. He should be updated on new technology. This is what will be the job specification statement for this job. For a senior manager, the job specification statement would be that he should be able to manage five or more members in a team, and he should be able to collaborate, and he should be familiar with CRM, that is customer relationship management technology. So this is diagrammatically showing that the byproducts of job analysis, job description and job specification. So job description, all these details will be mentioned in the statement, and job specification, all these qualities required for a particular job will be mentioned. So this is what we see in job vacancies, what we come across online or in the newspaper or somewhere wherever vacancies are advertised. This is how the job description will be mentioned. So the post will be mentioned, reporting to whom, summary of the job, what are the essential duties and responsibilities, all this will be mentioned. So this is all about job specification and job description. So what are the contents required? Fourth question. What are the contents required in job description? So like I told you in the previous tabular column, job description will contain position of the job, what is the title, which department, which division. Each job will have a code number that will be mentioned, summary of the job, a short description about the job, what are the duties and responsibilities, what are the primary duties and secondary duties of the particular job, how the job is placed in the organizational structure. In the organizational structure, there is hierarchy of jobs. So in that hierarchy, where the job is placed, it will be mentioned. Supervision of the job, how it will be, whether it will be close supervision or general supervision, what machines, tools, and materials will be used by the job holder, what are the working conditions, what are the hazards of the job, is there any dangers of the job, that will also be mentioned in job description. So organizational factors will include what is the task that needs to be carried out in the job, how the work will flow in the company, how the sequence of work will happen, what is the ergonomics, that is, what is the suitable working environment that should be provided to the worker so that he can be efficient in his work, how the work has to be carried out in a particular pattern, that is work practices. Also, the other factors are environmental factors, that is, what abilities the employee should have so that it will determine his efficiency level. What are the expectations from society, from the organizational culture, so that the worker can work, become aware, and work towards achieving these expectations. Behavioral factors is the employees want continuous feedback, meaningful feedback about their performance. They want autonomy. They want to take responsibility for their own work. This will increase their self confidence, self esteem. They want to use their abilities to do efficient work, and they want variety in their job. They don't want their job to become boring. When the job becomes boring, they will tend to make mistakes. So these are the factors which is affecting. So job specification helps to identify suitable candidates who can fill the vacancies. So if the job specification is clearly specified, we can evaluate resumes quickly. We can also develop questions for interview. We can attract talented people towards the organization. So if the job specification is designed in a very attractive way, it will attract talented people towards the organization. So the company will get good talented people, professional people. It will also show the competency level of the organization, how competent the organization is. It also helps the employees to identify whether they have those competencies. If they have those competencies, then they can apply for the vacancies, or if not, they cannot apply for the vacancies. So the seventh question is limitations of HR planning. What are the limitations? HRP can become inaccurate. Why it becomes inaccurate is when the forecast for demand and supply of labor is inaccurate. If the predictions are not correct, then HRP will also go wrong. Sometimes managers and HR experts, they don't understand the entire process of HRP. They don't know what role they are playing in HRP. So this leads to identity crisis. And also HRP requires active involvement of top management. If top management is not involved, then the required resources and assistance will not be available for HRP. And sometimes employees also resist HRP, especially the trade unions. They think that it will increase their workload, it will make the unskilled employees unemployed, so they fear HRP and they try to resist it. Technical issues is HRP does not happen suddenly, it happens gradually. So new technologies have to be adapted. So the company, then only the company can be competitive. So the HRP helps to identify who are the employees who need training or who does not need training. So this leads to technical issues also. And if information system is weak, then HRP will not be successful. Like in India, the information system is still developing, so reliable data, precise data may not be always be available for accurate prediction in HRP. And HRP also gets affected by many uncertainties. Like most of the jobs in India are seasonal and employees are absent for long periods of time. Technology issues arise, like technology glitches arise. So this all affects manpower planning. And also HRP is very costly and time consuming activity. So companies fear to adopt this HRP because they think it will increase their cost. Thank you. Until my next video.